Oh, wow. I'm surprised you guys stayed. All right. So, makes you feel a little bit better. And it should make our comedians feel a lot better, too. Our first comedian is the crazy bastard behind this whole thing. It started off as drunken ramblings on a Saturday night, and look where it went. To drunken ramblings on a Friday night. So I'm going to give it to you guys. It's the legally blind Virgin Island redneck, Zane Burney.
How you guys doing tonight? Yeah! Thank you all for coming out. I need to start off by saying that. And getting some damn jokes, alright. So as you can see, I can. I'm what they call legally blind. And legally blind's a weird name, because was there ever a time in a society when blindness was illegal? You know, like, hey you! Stop being blind! Well, I'm sorry, officers, I can't quite do anything about that at the moment. I think they got some scientists working on that. Maybe you can go talk to them. Leave me alone. I don't know, you know, like when I hear the word legally blind, I always think of something like illegally blind, like it's a drug. Like there are a bunch of people kicking back and high off blind. Then the politicians get very upset and they're like, alright, this is ridiculous. We're trying to run a society here. We can't have people getting high off blind, walking around all willy-nilly. We'll put a stop to it. So then they come out and they're like, alright, from now on, blindness is illegal. Then you walk down the street about a week later and you hear, psst, hey my man, wanna buy some blind? Whoa man, what's blind do? Well for one, it makes high fives a little difficult. Alright, what else does blind do? Well, take a hit of this stuff and try and play a video game. You'll be amazed at how much you don't care about graphics. So they say that dogs take up the traits of their owners. Well, my dog went blind. Not sure how to feel about that because she was my seeing eye dog. Yeah, now she's just regular dog. So, that's interesting. Something a lot of people don't know about me, my hearing sucks. It really does. Like, a good example of this, I was out drinking with a buddy of mine from the VA's office about a month ago, and he dropped me off in front of my dorm at about 2 in the morning, and at the exact same time when my roommate's girlfriend and her friends are coming back from a party, and they're like, hey, Zane, we were just at a Greek party. And I hear, hey, Zane, we were just at a pizza party. And I just reply with, fuck your pizza party, I'm at a bar. Not even taking time to think, why is there a pizza party at 2 in the morning? Good question to ask. Needless to say, they're ridiculously confused, and so was I. But, I don't know, I suck at being a student. That's the honest to God truth. And you know you suck at being a student when the professor comes up to the front of your class and it's like, hey guys, you have a big exam on Thursday, hope you're studying. And your knee-jerk reaction is, shit, I hope I'm studying too. I know I'm not, but it's nice to hope, right? My advisor recently suggested that I take some time management courses, to which I told him, alright, I'll do it, if I have the time for it. He did not like that answer as much as you guys did. But, I don't know, I'm part of being in college is joining Tinder. That's pretty much a guarantee at this point. And you know, like, I joined Tinder, and the way I see it, if you join Tinder, you either gave up on the idea of having a serious relationship, or that's pretty much it. But the way I like to see it, either I gave up on the idea of having a serious relationship, or I finally got in step with technology. And I like to think of it as the second one, because I'm the guy, for the longest time, I would ask my friends, hey, what's Snapchat? That is no joke, that is the honest to God truth. But, you know, like, Tinder gets kind of interesting. I get hit up by a lot of cam girls, and you know it's a cam girl, because they always start off with the same exact line, like, hey, I'm a nurse. I just got off work. Want to come by and watch Netflix? And it makes me wonder, like, what is it one girl out there who just doesn't have a better pickup line than that? Kind of missing a chance. Whatever, happened. I'm single now. Last relationship lasted 7 days. That's a new personal record on my end. That'd be a fun Guinness Book of World Record. World's shortest relationship. But, I don't know, I was just too rough around the edges for a taste. That's usually how it goes. But I think a lot of weird things as a person, like, do you think opera singers have weird orgasms? Like, talk about screamers, am I right? I'm someone, I grew up on Bob the Builder. Used to love Bob the Builder. But looking back on it, I think Bob the Builder should have had a common enemy, like Benny the Bureaucrat. You know, Bob and all the machines roll up to a job site. Can we build it? Benny comes out of nowhere. No, Bob, you cannot build it. You don't have the proper permit to build it. So you and your singing machine go down to City Hall and get the proper clearance. I'm like, all right, Benny, you want to be a dick, man? You can even add other characters like Tony the tax collector, Tim the traffic cop when Bob's working road crew construction. I grew up in an interesting area of New Jersey. I'm from Hornertown, New Jersey. Woo! Woo! For those that don't know where that is, it's 5 minutes from Six Flags. It's the type of town where at least once a month, everyone would pile into a truck and go to the trip to a shooting range. Yeah, good time. It's like, all right, that time of the month, we get the guns ready. Should we bring the blanket? Fucking A, we should. No shotguns. I went out shooting when I was 10. You know, we had some good times. We used to have go-kart races, which was awesome. You know, like, and the coolest thing go-karts was a compliment. They were basically pieces of sheet metal with 4 tires stuck on and a lawnmower engine thrown on the back. I knew it was a lawnmower engine because it still had the pull start, so you actually had to get a buddy to start the go-kart before you wanted to go anywhere. These things have 6-inch high roll cage. In any words, if you hit anything, your ass is rolling out of that cage. It was a fun time. Like, they were just amazing pieces of machinery. And by that I mean, I'm amazed we're still alive after driving them. I learned a lot of important things there, like, if you are at a 4th of July party and you run out of fireworks, don't try and make homemade fireworks. It does not work. We tried making homemade fireworks with acetylene. A buddy of ours ended up waking up with no chest hair the next morning because the damn thing blew up in his face. My mom's an interesting character. She currently lives on a boat with my little brother and sister in the Caribbean. And she called me up the other day and was like, hey man, I'm looking at getting the kids a pet. I'm like, alright mom, what are you looking at getting them? Dog, cat, hamster? What are you thinking? She's like, no, I'm gonna get him a rooster. Mom, that's an alarm clock. That's not a pet. That's why I love going around and be like, my mom has the friendliest cock you'll ever meet. My freshman year, she mailed me a coconut. No joke. I get the email from mail services. You have a package of mail services. I get there. They hand me a coconut wrapped in a plastic bag with a postage stamp on it. I'm like, this is the loosest definition of a package ever. Well, thanks, Mom. I enjoyed the hell out of it. But I really owe everything to my parents. Without them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even be a rider, honestly. It's my dad's birthday, and, just so glad I can do the show. Absolutely. And I definitely thank each and every last one of you for coming out.
We love you, Zay!
Thank you, man. Honest to God, if it weren't for the fact I'm legally blind, I'd be in the military too, but I could never actually qualify for the shooting cat. They don't let you use a modified target. But I absolutely have to thank each and every last one of you for coming out, and for anyone who served, I'd like to ask, now granted, this isn't going to be the best in the world because I haven't had nearly as much training as you guys have had, but may I please give a salute for anyone who served? Awesome. I need to find a mic stand and we'll do this.
Yay.
Thank you very much. Thanks each and every last one of you for coming out. My name is Dave Byrne. Come hang out with us at the after party. American Road is playing. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you very much. God bless America.
Give it up for Sage Birdie, everybody. I just love him. I actually saw him live at Greenwich Comedy Club, and I cannot tell you how much of a riot he is. Not the improv troupe. But yes, just gotta say, if it wasn't for him and his crazy ideas, this still wouldn't have happened. So we thank you. So coming up next, he's a regular at New York comedy clubs, performs at the Comic Strip Live, host of the weekly roast battle podcast, the Comedy Fight Club. Give it up for Matt Merritt.
All right, thank you guys, and welcome to the Sons of Anarchy portion of the show, everybody. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm in a great mood. How you guys feeling? We're here for a good cause. Thank you guys all. Are we feeling good out here? Oh, there we go. All right, thank you guys all for coming out. First of all, give it up for all the performers you've seen tonight, and give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight. One more time for everybody here right now. But I am feeling pretty good today. Earlier today, I ran 5 miles in just under 45 minutes. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that bitch wanted her purse back. No, I'm not the most outdoorsy person, but I did recently get invited on a hunting trip. Invited to go hunting, and despite looking like this, I've actually never been hunting before. And so I decided I didn't want to go in completely blind. I went out on a test run by myself, and last week, for the first time in my life, I shot a turkey. And it was actually really exhilarating for me, but it scared the shit out of everyone else in that frozen food aisle. I've got a real bad history with animals. I remember when I was in elementary school, our class had a pet goldfish, and every kid got a different turn to take the goldfish home every day and take care of it for the night. I remember when it was my turn, I discovered that the goldfish had epilepsy. And I've never heard that before, a goldfish with epilepsy. But the funny thing was, the mic's not working again, is it? Oh, it is? I am good? Am I good? Yeah. Alright, I cut off my own punchline there. How about that? I discovered the goldfish had epilepsy, but the funny thing was it never had any seizures when it was in the water. Now, I was born and raised in New York City, which a lot of people find hard to believe from looking at me. There's not a lot of native New Yorkers who look like Thor with the drinking problem. I told a guy not too long ago I'm a native New Yorker. He just looked me up and down. He goes, "No, you're not." He said, "You can't be. You look like the guy who starts the bar fight in every Toby Keith music video." So I always got made fun of for being a redneck, even though I lived in Queens, New York my entire life. But I don't know, I always thought redneck things were cool though. I like country music, I listen to NASCAR, and I have a really hot cousin. Now I have been doing something trying to get a little bit more serious, and I think I've come up with a way that we can stop repeat criminals and offenders in this country. Stop electing them. I think it'd be a fun idea to castrate every male politician just to see how much the prostitution industry declines. So it does seem like a year doesn't go by without some new sex scandal of some sort in the news, but I gotta say, I feel like it's the few that give the many a bad name. It's not like every politician's out there getting themselves into this kind of trouble. So the only ones I can really think of off the top of my head were like Anthony Weiner, or Arnold Schwarzenegger, Herman Cain, John Edwards, Larry Craig, David Vitter, John Ensign, Chris Lee, Eric Massa, Mark Sutter, Mark Foley, Jim McGreevy, Jack Ryan, Gary Condon, and Elliot Spitzer. But it's not like it's all of them. And those are all just since the year 2000. Which makes sense to me, because that's when Bill Clinton left office. He really popularized the sex scandal there. He kind of made it the cool thing to do. Now, before Bill Clinton, our politicians weren't all these liars, cheaters, having any of these sexual indiscretions. Except for Bob Packwood, Gary Hart, Barney Frank, Wayne Hayes, Wilbur Mills, John Kennedy, Ted Kennedy,